Hey guys, welcome back for another video. It's that time. I'm going to do our daily MLB picks and predictions. We're going to go over all of our baseball games today and try to predict the outcome for every single one of them. The winner, loser, final score, and we'll also take an in-depth look at our best bets, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. First things first though, guys, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, drop them below. Do you agree, disagree? What are your thoughts on these games? Let me know what your favorite predictions are for our baseball games today, Saturday, September 20th. I will respond to every comment. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, make sure to check out that pinned comment down below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate it. We go over every game every day this entire season. If you're a sports fan, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's not waste any more time. Let's start running through these games, and we do have a doubleheader, so crazy things happen on doubleheader days. The very first game we have at 1:10 p.m., the 71 and 83 Atlanta Braves on MLB Network versus the 85 and 69 Detroit Tigers, one of the best overall teams in baseball. Detroit first place in the AL Central. Tigers 62.6% chance to win. The Braves a 37.4% chance. Detroit's 1.5 run favorites. 9.5 over-under. The Tigers are minus 125. The Braves plus 105. Right now, the Braves, if you know what happened to the Braves this season, let me know in the comment section. They've been all over the place. It's a great mystery. They're averaging 4.4 runs a game, 245 average, 173 home runs, solid power, 76 steals, and a 4.4 runs a game. The Tigers, 4.8 runs a game, 248 average, 190 home runs, 59 steals, and a 3.91 runs a game. On the mound right now for Atlanta, Joey Wentz, 5-6 record, 5.56 rate, 89 innings, 82 strikeouts. He's given up 96 hits, 39 walks, and 89 innings. That's practically a walk every other inning. Going up against Kiter Montero, 5-3 record, a 4.32 ERA, 83.1 innings, 63 strikeouts. If this game comes down to the bullpens, both these guys a little susceptible to the long ball. Wentz, 10 home runs in 89 innings. Montero, 14 home runs in 83 innings. That's not a good number, but I'm going to go with the Tigers having just enough to pull off the win. They cover the spread, but I'll go with the under. In game one of our doubleheader on MLB TV at 2:10 p.m., the 82 and 71 Cleveland Guardians. How about the Guardians since the All-Star break? They were like 4 games under 500 pre-All-Star break. Since it then, they've been raking. They've been scoring more runs, pitching well. They're now 11 games over 500. Give them some respect. They'll be on the road versus the 66 and 87 Minnesota Twins. Twins here, 66% chance to win. Cleveland, a 34% chance. Twins are 1.5 run favorites. 7.5 over-under. Cleveland plus 108. Minnesota minus 126. I hate doubleheaders. Crazy things happen doubleheaders. Whatever happens in game one, usually the complete opposite happens game two. The big unknown here, if you lose a lot of your bullpen in game one, they're not available for game two. That's why a lot of things hinge on just how these games particularly unfold. Guardians 3.9 runs a game, 226 average, 157 home runs, 117 steals, 3.75 runs a game. Minnesota 4.3 runs per game. 240 average, 182 home runs, 104 steals, and a 4.66. The pitching for Minnesota has been getting shelled for the last 2 months straight. Right now on the mound for the Guardians, Logan Allen, 7-11 record, 4.36 ERA, 144.1 innings, 111 strikeouts. Going up against Joe Ryan, one of those foundational pitchers for the Twins. Whenever they need a good outing, this guy always pitches well. 13-8 record, 3.35 ERA, 161 innings, 180 strikeouts. Give me Minnesota getting the W here. They win this one. They cover the spread. I'll go with the over. MLB Network at 4:10 p.m. The 62 and 92 Washington Nationals. Not the best record, but actually kind of an under-the-radar competitive team on the road versus the 80 and 74 New York Mets. The Mets scored a buttload of runs yesterday. The offense has woken up. Juan Soto's been raking the ball. Pitching's kind of been up and down this season, but they got a good one going today. New York, 70.8% chance to win. Washington, 29.2% chance. Mets are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. Washington, plus 210. New York, minus 255. The Nats are averaging 4.2 runs a game. 243 average, 143 home runs, 127 steals, and a 5.33 runs a game. They do give up a lot of runs. The Mets, 4.7 runs a game, 249 average, 213 home runs, 136 stolen bases, getting a 4.0 runs a game. Cade Savali on the mound for the Nationals, 3-1 record, 4.76 ERA, 39.2 innings, 31 strikeouts, going up against Nolan McLean. Since this guy's been called up, he's looking like a young Jacob deGrom. What a first month to his career. 4-1 record, a 1.19 ERA, 37.2 innings, 40 strikeouts. How about only 1 home run given up in 37 innings? Gotta love it. I gotta ride him till he shows me anything else. Give me the Mets winning this one, covering the spread. The bats show up. I'll go with the over. And on MLB TV at 6:40 p.m., the 88-66 Chicago Cubs on their way to the playoffs. The Cubs, one of the best overall offenses in baseball, on the road versus the 78-76 Cincinnati Reds. Very reliable, consistent team. Cincinnati, 56.1% chance to win. Chicago, 43.9. The Cubs are 1.5 run favorites. 9.5 over-under. Chicago's coming in here minus 115. Cincinnati minus 105. Vegas is letting you know both teams have a real shot, and the fans are leaning the way of the Reds. Cubs, 4.9 runs a game, 249 average, 205 home runs, great power, 154 steals, great speed, giving up 3.8 runs per game. The Reds, 4.5 runs per game, 245 average, 153 home runs, 100 steals, giving up 3.94 runs a game. On the mound right now for the Cubs, they have Assad going. 3-1 record, 4.23 ERA, but very small sample size, 27.2 innings, 15 strikeouts. Going up against Zach Littell, really good season, a 9-8 record, 3.86 ERA, 177 innings, 123 strikeouts. He has given up 34 home runs, extremely susceptible to the long ball. More home runs than walks. He only has 29 walks, but still, give me the Reds to pull off the upset here. Give me the plus 1.5, and I'll go with the under. And on MLB TV at 6:40 p.m., the 73-81 Athletics, they don't pitch well, but they do hit a lot of home runs. They'll be on the road versus 65-89 Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates, 43.4% chance to win. The A's, a 56.6. Athletics, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. The A's are minus 110. The Pirates, minus 110 also. Athletics, 4.6 runs per game, 255 average, 212 home runs. That's double the Pirates' home runs. 79 steals and 4.72 runs a game. Pittsburgh can pitch. They just cannot give their starting pitchers run support. They're only averaging 3.6 runs a game, hitting 230, 108 home runs, 111 steals, and 3.87 runs per game. On the mound for the A's, Luis Morales, 4-1 record, 3.08 ERA, 38 innings, 34 strikeouts. He got 6 home runs in 38 innings. That's not good control. Going up against Bubba Chandler, 2-1 record, a 5.66 ERA, 20.2 innings, 19 strikeouts. Also a very small sample size here. If it comes down to two younger pitchers pitching that haven't pitched much this season, give me the team that can hit the most home runs. Give me the A's winning this one, covering the spread. I'll go with the over. And at 7:05 p.m. an AL East versus AL East matchup, the 86-68 New York Yankees. The Yankees playing really good baseball the last month. The bats have come alive. Judge right now hitting 327, 48 home runs. They'll be on the road versus the 73-81 Baltimore Orioles. Younger lineup, lot of power. Baltimore, 39.7% chance to win. New York, a 60.3% chance. Yankees are 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over-under. New York minus 190, Baltimore plus 160. The Yankees are averaging 5.2 runs a game, hitting 250, 258 home runs, the number one home running team in baseball. 130 steals and 4.03 runs a game. Baltimore, 4.2 runs a game, 238 average, 180 home runs, 113 steals, giving up 4.61 runs a game. The Orioles are turning to Sagano. Overall, very good pitcher, 10-8 record, 4.39 ERA, 149.2 innings, 100 strikeouts. I don't trust the bullpen, though. He has given up 28 home runs, very susceptible to the home run. Going up against Carlos Rodon, very good season, 16-9 record, 3.11 ERA. He's eating up innings, 182.1 innings, 190 strikeouts. He's given up 71 walks. He has some control issues, but hey, he's keeping them from scoring, so you can't knock it. New York wins this one. They cover the spread. I'll actually go, this is a tough one here. I'm going to go with the under. 7:05 p.m., the 84-70 Boston Red Sox, who can kind of do a little bit of everything on the road versus the 75-79 Tampa Bay Rays. Rays, 50.2% chance to win. Boston, 49.8. The Red Sox are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. Boston, minus 105. Tampa Bay, minus 115 this game. Even with the fan vote, a 50-50 split down the middle, practically a pick 'em. Red Sox, 4.9 runs a game, 254 average, 180 home runs, 132 steals, really good pitching, top 6 overall pitching, 3.73 runs a game. They're third place in the AL East. The Rays, fourth place in the East, 4.4 runs a game, 252 average, 173 home runs, 186 steals. That's number one. They're number one by a lot, too. Very aggressive on the bases, getting up 3.83 runs a game. Kyle Harrison going for Boston, 1-1 record, 4.05 ERA, 26.2 innings, 27 strikeouts, going up against Adrian Hauser. Since he came up this season, you cannot question these numbers. He's been very good. 8-4 record, 3.11 ERA, 113 innings, 85 strikeouts. I'm going to go Hauser. Give me the Red Sox dropping this one. The Rays win it. I'll go with the plus 1.5, and I'll go with the over slightly. And another one at 7:05 p.m. on MLB TV. The 74-80 Miami Marlins kind of slowly working their way back to 500 on the road versus the 79-75 Texas Rangers. The Rangers playing very good baseball the last 2 months. The bats have finally woke up, and they have the number one pitching in baseball. Miami 35.2% chance to win. Texas a 64.8% chance. Rangers are 1.5 run favorites. 8.5 over/under. Marlins plus 135. Texas minus 160. The Marlins are averaging 4.4 runs a game. Hitting 251, 148 home runs, 121 steals, and a 4.69 runs per game. Texas is averaging 4.3 runs a game, 238 average, 167 home runs, 131 steals, and a 3.45 runs per game. That is such good pitching. Adam Mazur on the mound for Miami, 0-4 record, 4.85 ERA, 26 innings, 17 strikeouts, going up against Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin, not quite back to 2017 numbers, but this is the best season he's had in like 5 or 6 years. 7-10 record, 4.33 or 147.2 innings, 124 strikeouts. I'm going to ride the Rangers here with the better bullpen. They win this one at home. They cover the spread. I'll go with the over. And at 7:10 p.m. on MLB TV, the 85-69 Seattle Mariners versus the 84-70 Houston Astros. The Mariners officially in first place in the AL West. The Astros in second place. This division, it's going back and forth. It's a close one. Seattle 44.3% chance to win. Houston a 55.7%. But the Mariners are the Vegas favorites. 1.5 run favorites. 7.5 over/under. Seattle minus 105. Houston minus 115. This is going to be a very competitive game. Mariners 4.7 runs a game, 244 average, 223 home runs, 150 steals, giving up 3.91 runs a game. Houston with a lot of vets, 4.3 runs a game, 252 average, 169 home runs, 77 steals, giving up 3.83 runs a game, and a top 3 bullpen overall. George Kirby going for the Mariners. He's a strikeout pitcher. 9-7 record, 4.46 ERA, 115 innings, 120 strikeouts. Going up against Valdez. He's been rocked the last couple starts, but one of the better left-handed pitchers. When he's on, he's on. 12-10 record, 3.59 ERA, 180.1 innings, 173 strikeouts. He's only given up 13 home runs in almost 200 innings. I'm going to go with the Astros at home. They pull off the upset. Give me the plus 1.5, and I'll go with the over. And at 7:10 p.m., Game 2 of the doubleheaders. I already said I hate doubleheaders. 82-71 Cleveland Guardians versus 66-87 Minnesota Twins. Whatever happens Game 1, probably the opposite happens Game here. The big question, what's the status of the bullpens? How many relievers were used for both these teams in Game 1 could greatly affect this game. Twins 56.2% chance to win. Cleveland a 43.8%. We already went over the team stats. There's no lines as me making this video, so I'm just going to go with the outright winner here. Slade Cincinnati going for the Guardians, 6-6 record. 4.39 year, 121 innings, 98 strikeouts. Going up against Bailey Ober here. He's given up 30 home runs in 135.1 innings, 114 strikeouts, 5.12 ERA, 5-8 record. I'm going to go with Ciccone. Give me the Guardians just outright winning this game. On MLB TV at 7:10 p.m., the 89-65 Toronto Blue Jays just one win away from 90. First place in the AL East, one of the best offenses in baseball on the road versus the 77-77 Kansas City Royals. Royals, one of the best overall pitching staff. They just got to give these guys some run support. Casey, 39.4% chance to win. Toronto, 60.6%. The Blue Jays, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over/under. Blue Jays are minus 155. The Royals, plus 130. Toronto, 5.0 runs a game, 268 batting average, the number one batting average in baseball, 180 home runs, 74 steals, and a 4.13 runs a game. The Royals, 3.8 runs a game, 244 average, 148 home runs, 104 steals, and a 3.77 runs a game. The pitching will keep them in any matchup. Noah Cameron going for Casey, 8-7 record, 2.98 ERA, 127 innings, 103 strikeouts. Going up against Shane Bieber, 3-1 record, 3.72 ERA, 29 innings, 30 strikeouts. Hasn't pitched that much this season, but I'm going to ride with the Blue Jays with their offense here. I love the pitching of Casey. They have a real shot here, but give me Toronto winning it by 1, though. So I'll go with the plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And on MLB TV, 7:10 p.m., the 83-71 San Diego Padres, second place in the NL West on the road versus the 58-96 Chicago White Sox. The White Sox here, second worst record in baseball. Chicago 47.9% chance to win. San Diego 52.1%. Practically a split down the middle with the fans. Padres are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over/under. San Diego minus 175. Chicago plus 145. Padres 4.3 runs a game, 252 average, 140 home runs, 100 steals, and a 3.69 runs a game. Elite pitching, great rotation, great bullpen. Going up against the White Sox, 4.0 runs a game, 233 average, 154 home runs, 82 steals, and 4.23 runs a game. Yu Darvish on the mound for the Padres. Since he's come back from his injury, not the best start so far. 4-5 record, 5.63 ERA, 62.1 innings, 60 strikeouts. He's given up 12 home runs in 62 innings. Going up against Gomez here for Chicago. 3-2 record, 4.91 ERA, 51.1 innings, 49 strikeouts. This is a very difficult game to call. Practically a split with the fans. I don't trust Darvish. I don't trust Gomez. I'm going to go out a little bit on a ledge. Give me the White Sox pulling off the upset. Give me the plus 1.5, and I'll go with the over. 7:15 p.m., the 94-60 Milwaukee Brewers, the best record in baseball, might be the best team in baseball on the road versus the 75-79 St. Louis Cardinals. Cards, 42.4% chance to win. The Brewers, a 57.6. Milwaukee, first place in the NL Central. Milwaukee also 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. St. Louis, plus 125. The Brewers, minus 150. This Milwaukee team, they literally check off every single box. 5.1 runs per game, 261 batting average, 162 home runs, 155 steals, and 3.6 runs a game. Top 2 pitching in baseball. Cardinals, 4.3 runs a game, 244 average, 142 home runs, 85 steals, and 4.29 runs a game. The Cardinals are looking to Miles Mikolas on the mound. 8-10 record, 4.8 ERA, 146.1 innings, 93 strikeouts. Going up against Chad Patrick. Good numbers, 3-8 record. He only has 3 wins with a 3.64 ERA, 111.1 innings, 116 strikeouts. The guy's pitching well. They have the better bullpen. They have the better lineup. They're the hot team right now. Milwaukee wins it. They cover the spread, but I'll go with the under here. And on MLB TV at 8:10 p.m., the 92-62 Philadelphia Phillies, one of the hottest teams in baseball, first place in the NL East on the road versus the 77-77 Arizona Diamondbacks. Do not underestimate Arizona. They do score a lot of runs, a lot of power, a lot of speed. Right now, Arizona, 59.1% chance to win. The Phillies, a 40.9% chance. It is the Philadelphia Phillies, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. Philadelphia, minus 105. Arizona, minus 115. Phillies are averaging 4.9 runs a game. Hitting 259, 197 home runs, 119 steals, and 3.86 runs a game. Arizona here, the Diamondbacks, 5.0 runs a game, 251 average, 205 home runs, 116 steals, and 4.44 runs a game. This is an interesting game. Both teams can score runs. Both teams have pitchers here that good version can show up. They can get rocked. Aaron Nola going for Philadelphia. When he's on, one of the best pitchers in baseball, has not been on this entire season. 4-9 record, 6.44 ERA, 81 innings, 84 strikeouts. But you know what he's capable of when he's pitching well. Going up against Zach Gallen, also probably the worst start of his career. 12-14 record, 4.73 ERA, 180.2 innings, 163 strikeouts. Very difficult game to call. I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks pulling off the upset. Give me the plus 1.5, and I'll go with the over. Second to last game, MLB TV, 8:10 p.m. The 69-85 Los Angeles Angels on the road versus the 42-112 Colorado Rockies. The worst record in baseball, the worst team in baseball. Colorado, 41.9% chance to win. The Angels, a 58.1% chance. Los Angeles, 1.5 run favorites, 11.5 over-under. Whenever you have a Rockies game, it's always, for some reason, double-digit over-unders. LA, minus 130. Colorado, plus 110. The Angels, 4.2 runs a game. 226 average, 212 home runs, a lot of power, 84 steals, and 4.89 runs a game. Colorado here, interesting numbers, 3.8 runs a game, 239 average. They actually have pretty decent power, 154 home runs, 82 steals. It's the pitching, 6.04 runs a game. They are dead last. They are dead last by quite a bit. Right now for the Angels, Kyle Hendricks on the mound, veteran pitcher, been around for a while. 7-10 record, 5.01 ERA, 152.2 innings, 101 strikeouts. He's given up 24 home runs. Going up against Herman Marquez, 3-14 record. He might get his 15th loss here. 6.65 ERA, 115 innings, 77 strikeouts. He's given up 158 hits, 44 walks, 19 home runs. Tough one to call here, but I don't like Marquez versus this Angels power hitting team. Give me the Angels pulling off the win. They cover the spread. Why not? We'll go with the over. And our final game of the day, 9:10 p.m., the 76-78 San Francisco Giants versus the 87-67 Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers 78.7% chance to win. First place in the NL West. San Francisco 21.3. Dodgers are 1.5 run favorites. 8.5 over under here. San Francisco's plus 195. LA minus 235. Heavy favorites. Giants are averaging 4.4 runs a game. The bats have kind of woken up the last couple weeks. 236 average, 162 home runs, 65 steals, and have 3.84 runs a game. The Dodgers, 5.1 runs per game, 254 average, 225 home runs. Number 2, 86 steals, and a 4.05. Tang on the mound for the Giants. Hard place to pitch here on the road versus the Dodgers. 2-4 record, 6.41 ERA, 26.2 innings, 33 strikeouts. He's only given up 1 home run. Promising numbers there home run wise, but overall he's given up a lot of runs here, and the Dodgers can score a buttload of runs. Going up against Tyler Glass now, 3-3 record, 3.06 ERA, 82.1 innings, 96 strikeouts. Give me the Dodgers here. They are prepared for the run deep into the playoffs. LA wins. They cover the spread. I'll go with the over. Guys, that's our breakdown, our picks, our predictions, our best bets for every single baseball game we have coming up for Saturday, September 20th. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, drop them below. Do you agree? Disagree? What are your thoughts on these games? Let me know what your favorite predictions are. And if you want to sign up for our member team, check out that pinned comment below. Click on that link. You can sign up there. I would appreciate it. And of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.